Before we get started on part 6 of my little railway build, I thought I'd give you a little update on what I've done so far from the last episode, because I've sort of gone back to part 1 because with the sidings that I was going to put around the back, I was going to use the other side of the door, but I realised that's probably not a good idea, and I can use that door further on down the line when it goes round the corner and along the back wall. So I've been out and bought a new board, 4 foot by 2 foot, cut it all down, and I worked it out. I've had to go back and alter a few things, but I've got there now. I've cut the back board down in length, and it's given me access to the back, which is underneath here is going to be the sidings. This lifts off. It's just located with screws at the minute going into oversized holes, but eventually I will dowel it. But yeah, that will protect it. The trains can go underneath. I should be able to get at least 3 sidings, if not a bit more. But we'll have to wait and see on that one. Let me just move you around to the front, and I'll show you what else I've done. As you can see, while I was doing this, I've decided to rip out the back seam. It was annoying me too much. It was all wrinkled, so I'm going to I'm probably just going to paint it blue, to be honest with you. Maybe try and get arty-farty and put some clouds on it, I don't know, but I'll get a sky blue paint and just paint it for now. As we come along, there's the sidings there. That's going to come out through a tunnel portal, probably a single portal, which will look okay, because it'll look, if I back the trains in there, when they come through, it'll just look like they're coming from another branch line or a main line or something, and it will carry on down. I haven't done this bit yet, obviously. I've got a bit of tidying up to do, but yeah, I'm sort of where I want to be now, and yeah, I think it's coming on okay now. I'm a lot happier anyway. So with that in mind, let's see what we're going to get up to in part 6. Well, welcome everybody. This is to welcome you to the first of my scratch building attempts. I'm starting to build on the station, but I don't want to put it along the back wall, so I was looking for a building to put there just to bring it out away from the back wall. I went on the Google Earth and I found this 3-story building here, which I found quite interesting. It actually, beside the railway itself, it's a B&B, and I quite like it. I quite like the fact that it's, as you can see from the picture that I put up, you've got the whitewash on the front, and on the side you've got the red brick, and there's some stairways going down. So it makes it quite an interesting little build. So I've done this little design on Inkscape. Now it's not going to be exact, because obviously I can't get the exact components, but I bought some ratio windows, just normal domestic ratio windows, and I waited till they come and I measured them up and I spaced them out on the front and the back of the building, and that space here was giving me the dimensions for the building. I only hope it's right, because it really is guesswork and trial and error, but hopefully this will be okay. It looks okay anyway on my little thing, a little plan that I've printed out here. Yeah, so as I say, this was all designed in Inkscape, and what I've done, I've printed it out onto A4 sticky labels, and I've attached that to 1mm grey card, which I bought from eBay. So yeah, I'm gonna start cutting it out and putting it together now. I'm going to wrap it with some texture that I bought or downloaded free from textures.com, and as close as I can get. So yeah, I'm going to start, and I'm going to start by cutting out the windows. They're probably going to be the trickiest bit, so if I get them done, and then the rest of it should be plain sailing. And I'll glue it all together, and I'll come back to you when I've done that. As I say, hopefully it's going to be okay. I will put it up regardless. So if it's a complete and utter waste of time, if it looks absolutely awful, I'm still going to put it up. But hopefully it will look half decent. Yeah, so wish me luck. Here we go. There we go. All the windows and doors are now cut out. This grey board is rather, although it's quite firm, it's rather soft when cutting out, so it's relatively easy. Yeah, I think using the sticky label worked quite well. Yeah, it just took me about half an hour to cut them out. I'm quite pleased with the way it's coming on. These sections are going to have to be cut out individually. I'm not going to use this section, I've decided. And I've got to do a base to build it around. But other than that, yep, I'm quite pleased. Well, there you go. It took me about 45 minutes. I've got all the pieces cut out now and labelled up, all ready to be glued together. It worked out quite well. Those of you out there might be wondering what the Lego is for. That's just for making good right angles. Make a very good right angle jig. Okay? Look at that, perfect. Right, I'm going to carry on. Well, we've got a little bit more progress. I don't know if the camera can pick this up, but I've got the windows stuck in now. So that's the back and that's the front. Hopefully you can just see. At the minute it looks a bit of a mess, but as I say, there's a lot of it's going to be wrapped. And talking about that, what I've done, I've printed off my texture. I've printed off the outline of the building again, and I've cut around the front, and I've cut them out as well. This is just so I can cut the windows out and fold them around, just to give a little bit of relief. At the minute I'm waiting for that to dry, and when it's dry it'll be stuck on the front. It's got a bit pink. I don't know why it's going to be pink, but it's going to be pink. Hopefully that'll all dry out to be the same colour. We just have to wait and see on that one. So yeah, it's coming together. I've also done this. There you go. Now you're all wondering what that is. Basically what that is my drain pipes. Yeah, it's basically a bit of card. It's going to be stuck on here. It's slightly 1 mil bigger each side, and I've just painted the ends black, and that will sit on there like that, and that will look like a drain pipe going down. Well, that's the plan anyway. Got a little bit further. I've got the front stuck on now. Only on one side though. I've still got to finish it off, but I think it's looking okay. Yeah, it's looking okay. So yeah, I'm just going to carry on now, and we'll see how it all turns out. I just thought I'll show you me wrapping the back of the B&B. Here we go. Let me just get this up to the camera. There you go. Hang on, where are we? There you go. Hopefully the camera will put focus on that. It looks a right mess, doesn't it? All them little tabs folded back and glued in place. It took me quite a bit of time to do it as well. I've got a bit of a state, but turn it around the other way, and you know, it doesn't look too bad. This is what's going to go. It's going to go on the back of the B&B. I'm just going to stick it on and wrap these around the edges. Yeah, hopefully it'll look okay. Well, it's almost there. before I go get myself a cup of tea, I thought I would just show the front and the back. Hopefully the camera can pick that up. I think it can. There you go. Put the little sign on it now for my missus, and she always promised her a B&P, so this is going to be it. Yeah, put some details of the lintels above the windows now. That was just printed off on Inkscape and cut out and stuck on. It's starting to come together. Yeah, I think I'm going to be quite pleased with this. While I was building this scratch build model, I came aware on the photograph that on the brick wall there was some stairs going down from that door, and I had no idea how I was going to do that. But I suddenly remembered the signal box, and I found the steps from that, and I basically glued them together, as you can see here. And why I choose these difficult things I do not know, because I've now got to put all the steps in. I don't know, but I think it's kind of look okay if I just put that over there like that. Put that on there, lay that on there. Let me just see if I bring that in. There you go. And you can see there that I think that's going to work okay. I think it's going to look okay as well. But obviously gluing it together and gluing them steps in, that's really going to strain my eyes and try my patience. So I'm going to do that over the next couple of nights, just putting them in. I might just put 1 and 2 in, then leave it, put another 2 in the next night and leave it, and just do something like that. It's really going to try my patience, is this. But yeah, as a finishing touch, I think that's going to look really great. While I've been doing the steps and waiting for each step to dry, I must admit that took me quite a while. I've done other bits to the model as well, but I didn't film it. I forgot to film it. I just got a bit carried away, I suppose. So this is, I'll bring this up now, and I'll show you what I've done. And I'll zoom out now, and it'll all come into, should all come into the picture. There you go. It's coming on just fine. I'm quite impressed with it. Now what I'm going to do now is this is filmed on my video camera, so I'm going to take some more video now on my phone, I think, and see if I can get in a bit closer. I've decided to put in a little garage in there, basically because when I went up to my model shop, I found a tiny engaged model of my car, so I thought, what the hell, it's got to go on there. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. I'll just pan it round now and see if you can see the stairs. There you go. Now, I'm really pleased with them. Really pleased with them. Just going to zoom out a bit. Now, the model is virtually completed. I have put a light in there, but I've still got the ridge tiles to go and chimney pots to do, chimney stacks and pots to do. And then I think that'll be a completed model. Yeah, really pleased. Yeah, I mean, considering that I've made one big mistake with it, I'm going to tell you what that mistake is. It's actually on the wrong way around. I got a bit carried away. When I put the drain pipes on and that brick wall on, I actually put it on the wrong side of the building, which is a shame. But I think I've just about got away with it. What I'll do, I'll just spin this around and I'll show you the back. Now this is the back. Like that. And that should have been the front. Yeah, I'm gonna have to learn to think things through before I start gluing. Let's just turn it back round. There you go. And come across. I'm quite pleased with that sign. I don't know if you can read it. Basically, it just says Sue's bed and breakfast. I always promised her one. And there you go. She's got it. It's a cheaper option. Yeah, but yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. When I've done the chimney pots now, I'll put it on the layout and we'll have a final look. Yeah. So until the next time, in the next episode, I will do an update on on this. I'll try and get a better angle of the building in situ. Yeah, that's at the minute I'm waiting for the chimney pots. Hopefully by the time my next video goes out, they will have arrived and be painted and be put in place. Yeah, I'm quite chuffed with myself.